Dear former admissions officer, surprise, it's me again.
Dear FAO, I love this series. You've given us so much awesome advice about our college apps. I was wondering though,
What did you write about for your coming out personal essay? Can't wait to find out. Warmly, Stella. Well, Stella, I'm more than happy to share this. Thank you for your kind words. A good personal statement should showcase who you are as a person, how you've grown, and how you will continue to grow. Now, as far as my personal statement goes, one of the topics that you can choose is talk about the person who's influenced you or is important to you. So I chose my mom. I am an only child. I have a single mom. We're best friends. And I wrote my essay about what it was for me to overcome a specific moment in my life in high school. I won't go into too much detail about that, but a specific moment in my life in high school. And I compared it to a pretty famous athlete named Derek Redmond, who was famous for competing international meet, I believe it was the Olympics, and his hamstring broke or ripped or tore right as they said go, and his dad came out from the crowds and helped him finish the race, even though he was, like limping the whole time. And I went through a specific hardship for me in high school that I mapped like my mom experience and I onto that and showcased again how I grew as a person mentally and emotionally during that time. With personal statements, they are extremely difficult to write because personal narrative writing isn't something that's really taught in high schools generally. I recommend that you don't write a 5-paragraph essay and you really think about the way you're presenting the story. Most oftentimes 5-paragraph essays work great for argumentative or persuasive essays. They're not the best way to tell us who you are as a person and tell a singular story. And with personal statements specifically, they're not specific to a school. So what we're looking for is depth in who you are as a person rather than your likes or dislikes towards a specific school. So really think about how you can go deep rather than trying to shove too many points in it. We want stories that, again, are formative for you. And I do want to know that even though my essay was one that was about overcoming something and specifically in juxtaposition to my relationship with my mom, trauma is not something that you need for a college application. I'm a staunch believer in that. If you want your essays to be funny, they should be funny. If you want your essays to be a little bit dramatic, they should be, but just make sure that they're aligned with the content and the tone. And ultimately, a good personal statement should be one where if you take your name off of it and any like signifiers of your specific name in the essay, you should be able to drop your essay in the hallway at your school and your best friend should be able to find it and bring it back to you. So that's how specific to you it needs to be. Don't write too generally. Again, write really specific to you and don't be afraid to kill your darlings or, remove things if it feels like you're overcrowding the essay so that it still services the main point, which is again, showcasing growth and who you are as a person. I hope that helps. And again, if you have more questions like that, please drop them in the comment section below.